The Silver Cup tournament, now in its 12th year, is held under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai, and has received the support and recognition from the government of Dubai together with the Dubai Sports Council, making it one of the most anticipated sporting events in the region. The tournament is recognized by the World Polo Tour and is played under the WPT Cup category, with winners receiving 60 points, the finalists with 30, and semi-finalists with 15, the rest of the players with 8 points. The Silver Cup and the rest of the tournament under the series has been seen renowned teams with well-respected names in the sport compete each year, on a par with world-class events held in Argentina, Spain, the United Kingdom, and the United States. This continued participation and support from prestigious sponsors has sealed Dubai's position in the international polo scene. This year, we have 7 teams vying for the coveted trophy of the Bentley Silver Cup 2022, which will commence on the 22nd of January and conclude on the 5th of February. Those teams are AM Polo, with their patrona Sheikha Alia Al Maktoum. Bangash, Dobson and Horrell Polo Team, with their patron Haida Bangash. Cleonova Scone Polo Team, with their patron Raja Karim. The Dubai Wolves Polo by Kafu, with their patron Habtoor Al Habtoor. The UAE Polo Team, with their patrona Her Highness Sheikha Meitha bint Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. And Zidane Polo Team, with their patron Amir Zidane. This morning, we are pleased to have our guest speakers, Mohammed Al Habtoor, Vice Chairman of the Al Habtoor Group, Joseph Taya, General Manager of Bentley Motors, and of course, Mr. Santiago Toriguitar, Tournament Director at the UAE Polo Federation. And now I would like to invite Mohammed Khalaf Al Habtoor, Vice Chairman and CEO of the Al Habtoor Group, Chairman of the UAE Polo Federation, to say a few words.
Good morning. صباح الخير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إذا بتسمحوا لي بتكلم بالإنجليزي وبعدين إذا في أي سؤال باللغة العربية بنجاوبكم. Okay, so I think I can see familiar faces over here from players that have been with us for the last 12 or 13 years in this high goal tournament, the Dubai Gold Cup series. I would like to welcome all the teams, patrons and players, coaches, managers, and every organization, every member of organizations, whether head groom, grooms, everybody. This is, I call it one of the best celebration we have during the high goal in Dubai, because we gather a big number of people from all around the world. Everybody become like one family over here. Of course, competition on the field is very competitive. As you know, this year we have 7 teams comparing to the previous years of 6 teams. I would like to welcome the new teams to the tournament and wish them a good luck. I would like also to thank Bentley Emirates for sponsoring the Silver Cup as a title sponsor this year. And also I would like to thank our co-sponsors. And also I'd like to thank also the organization from Al Habtoor Polo Resort for running these tournaments in a very professional way with coordination with the UAE Polo Federation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Mohammed. And now I'd like to pass the microphone over to Joseph Taya for his speech, please.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us today. Our association with the Polo, the Sports of Kings, has been long-standing, and we always look forward to the season. We are delighted to be the title sponsor of 2022 Bentley Silver Cup and I'm glad to represent the brand here today. The tournament is also an opportunity for us at Bentley Emirates to celebrate the fantastic year we had with outstanding results across all business verticals in 2021. In the year ahead, we will be launching three new models, which is the new Bentley S, the Bentayga, which is a new enhanced sports model with agile driving style. It's more sporty. We have the new Continental GT Speed coming as well this year, and it's the most dynamic road car since 101 years of Bentley driving. And last but not least, we will be launching this year as well the new Flying Spur, the hybrid car, which will be coming this year as well. We cannot wait to show you these cars this year. And in the meantime, we are looking forward to the matches of the Dubai Polo Bentley Silver Cup. And I would like to wish all the teams the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joseph. And now I'm going to hand over to Mr. Santiago Torriguitar for his speech and a little bit on the rules and the regulations and how he's going to structure the draw.
Good morning to everybody. Another year explaining the rules. The rules, specific rules for the Silver Cup will be played by 7 teams. We have 2 qualifying matches per team. The tournament is played under UAE Polo Federation and HPA rules. It's played on handicap. It's not open, this tournament is handicap. The matches are 5 checker matches and sudden death in case of a tie. It will be separated in 3 brackets: bracket A, bracket B, bracket C. Bracket A is of 3 teams, and they will play each other. Bracket B and bracket C is 2 teams in each one, and they will play cross brackets. The first qualified team of the 7 will go to the semifinal directly. The 6, second to 7 will play quarterfinal. The 3 winners of the quarterfinals will then join the first qualified team for the semifinals. In case of a draw, we have, if 2 teams are tied and they play each other, it's who beat who rule. If they didn't play each other, it's on penalties. And for 3 or more teams tied after the qualification matches, it will be decided on a penalty shootout. I think we will have quite a few decisions on penalties. So the penalty shootout will be taken by 1 player of each team. The patron substitutions, like normally every year, a patron will have to be substituted by another patron. And in case of a professional player or any other player in the team, it can be substituted by a player of another team, but that player can only substitute for 1 team. It's not like in other years that Raja play for 5 teams or something like that. It's a Raja rule, only substitute for 1 team. If you have any questions. If not, we got...
Yes, so now to the moment we've all been waiting for. If I could ask Mohammed to start the draw.
Maybe we answer a few questions before the draw.
Yeah, okay. We can open the floor.
So we do the draw after. If anybody has any question to Santi or the media, they want to ask anyone on the table here. في أي سؤال؟ أنت فايز دائما عندك أسئلة. Give him the mic. Yes.
سامحني يا أخ محمد، أولاً نهنيك بالعام الجديد وعام 50 ورئاستك لاتحاد الإمارات.
شكرا.
الملاحظ بهذه النسخة أنه غياب عدد من الفرق المعروفة. يا ريت توضح لنا وتوضح للجمهور الموجود.
غياب بعض الفرق، تعرف هاي مش أول سنة أن بعض الفرق ما شارك في السيلفر كاب، فعندهم يمكن بعض النظريات أو الاعتقادات، مثلا يحافظ على الخيل لا يلعب البطولة المهمة اللي هي الجولد كاب. وفي بعض المشاكل مثل كل الفرق الموجودة هني من السبع الفرق، في عندنا تأخير في الخيول من سبة الطيران، صار في كانسليشن في بعض الفلايت من الارجنتين وغيره. فإن كان فريق الحبتور ولا الوولفز ولا UAE ولا زيدان، في تأخير في الخيول بتوصل الأسبوع الجاي، يعني ما في مجال أنها تلعب. ففي عدة أسباب، بس شو اسمه، هذا سؤال مهم، وبس يكون عندنا فرصة نتلاقى مع هذول اللي هم أصحاب الفرق اللي مش مشاركة عشان نتكلم معهم، يكون شو اسمه، نشوف شو الطريقة نخليهم يشاركون إن شاء الله في المواسم القادمة تحت مظلة اتحاد الإمارات للبولو.
برئاستك الجديدة للاتحاد، هل في أجندة السنة للمستقبل تختلف عن الأجندة الماضية؟ لأنه في عدد من البطولات أقيمت وبدون علم الجمعية أو بدون التنسيق، تلاقي 3 بطولات في وقت واحد. هل أنتم كاتحاد عندك أكيد أجندة لترتيب الأمور؟
نحن وجهنا اجتماع عن طريق سنتي مع مدراء النوادي في الإمارات، هني أن يبعثون لنا كل البطولات اللي عندهم، ونحن بنحاول أن نرتب البطولات في جدول أحسن عن الحالي، يكون كل النوادي تستفيد وكل الفرق فيها تلعب، اللي عنده لو جول واللي عنده ميديوم جول ولا الهاي جول يقدرون يشاركون. لو حتى تكون البطولة مثلا في نفس الوقت ما في أي خلاف في هذا الموضوع، بس إن بطولات ما تكون يعني مثل ما نشوف 6-7 بطولات في شهر واحد. نحن بعدنا عندنا مستوى محدود بالنسبة للخيول واللعيب والفرق موجود في دولة الإمارات، ونسعى أن نكبر الفرق هذه ونكثر من الخيول، بس الخيول بعد ما تتحمل 4-5 بطولات في الشهر، مجموع البطولات يعني أتكلم في النوادي كلها يعني، فنحاول أن نخلي كل نادي يستفيد يعمل بطولة ويروح الفرق، وبنحاول نحن كاتحاد أن نخلي ننجح البطولة في حال أنه صار في نقص في البطولة من فرق، نحاول نركب فريق بس عشان نكمل البطولة، يعني بدل ما تكون 3 نعملها 4 أو 5 أو 6 فرق. والسنة إن شاء الله نحن بنبتدي بطولتين مهمات. هذه فكرة حاليا، وطرحت الفكرة أنا على بعض الأشخاص ومن ضمنهم الشيخة ميثة بنت محمد، وكانت طبعا تدعم الفكرة هذه، أن نعمل بطولة للأشبال أو البراعم، خلينا نقول يعني اللي هم يتراوح أعمارهم من بين 7 و8 إلى 12 سنة، وفي مجال أن نعمل تقريبا 6 إلى 8 فرق وبدون ما يكون معاهم بروفيشنال. الفكرة الثانية واللي ندرسها خلال الأسبوع هذا عندنا في المكتب نحن ويا سنتي، أن نسوي بطولة للعنصر النسائي فقط، من غير ما يكون معاهم بروفيشنال بعد انه يمشي لهم، لا كل يكون شو اسمه، لو حتى نعملنا 3-4 فرق، بس المهم انه نبتدي بطولة معترف فيها عن طريق الاتحاد، مدعومة من الاتحاد.
او ممكن بطولة خليجية او بطولة لوكال محلية، خاصة انه
just I want to just translate the last bit we say. I'm taking my hat now, putting the federation hat. So one of the things that we want to do, that we would like all the clubs in the country here to benefit from the tournaments. But we don't want to have 5 tournaments in 1 month. We don't have enough horses in Dubai to play every tournament. We don't have enough players, and we don't have even enough fields. So we're trying to work with Santi now, with the clubs, to make every club happy, every club to have a tournament. And at the same time, any club or any tournament is not completed, we can always, as a federation, try to make a team to complete the league. And instead of having 2 or 3 teams, we'd like always to have minimum of 4 teams. So Santi and I now working around this to make every tournament, whether it's in Dubai Polo Club, Desert Palm, Ghantout, or here, to make it successful. And this will be done, of course, by the federation, with coordination, of course, with all the managers of the clubs, and maybe also some managers from the teams. Also, another subject that we want to make right now, which is in February, we're organizing the dates. We're trying to put around 8 teams for young boys and girls, children between the age 8 to 12. And I think we can make around 6 to 8 teams. And we're going to run this tournament in the whole club. So whichever club will participate with children and with a team, and it doesn't have to be Dubai Polo Club team, no. For example, UAE can make a team. We call it UAE team. Habtoor can make a team. Desert Palm can make a team. So we make teams between children, so we can, because this is the future. The future is not me, the future is these children. We need them here. We need them to continue the polo. So this is one of the things. We're going to run this tournament in February. There is a school holiday of 6 days, midterm, so we can do it in the midterms. It's before the Gold Cup, so we can play in all the clubs. Start one place, semi-final one place, and then final in another place. We'll make a draw. We'll see how this goes. The second thing that we want to do after the Gold Cup, a girls or ladies tournament, without putting a professional to play. 4 ladies, children, 4 children in the team, without professional, just to get them used to do the work, and instead of the professional do the work for them. So we will work on the mechanism of all these tournaments, and by next week we will have something to represent to all the patrons and all the clubs to support the idea. في شيء سؤال ولا نسحب؟
أستاذ محمد، أنا رضا سليم من جريدة الاتحاد. في البداية بنهنيك برئاسة اتحاد إمارات البولو، متوسمين خير إن أبناء اللعبة هم اللي بيقودوها. سؤالي عن استمرار بطولات البولو على مدار السنوات، آخر سنتين في وسط الجائحة. ما هي التحديات اللي واجهت الحبطور في استمرار هذه البطولات؟ البولو من اللعبات التي لا تتوقف على مدار السنة يمكن أو معظم شهور السنة، وفي وسط الجائحة كانت مستمرة. ما هي التحديات اللي واجهت الحبطور في تنظيم البطولات، وما هي النجاحات؟ شايفين نجاحات ازاي؟
شوف التحديات اللي كانت موجودة خلال اللي هي خلينا نقول نحن لما كانت الجائحة في خطورتها، استمرينا نحن طبعا في البطولات، حاولنا ان ما تأثر سلبيا او نفسيا او بالنسبه للعيبه والباترنز، فخلينا دائما النادي مفتوح طبعا مع كل الاحترازات اللي كنا ماخذينها نحن على الكوفيد 19. التحديات كانت هي اكثر شيء اللي هي الطيران كان من الصعب ان مثلا نجيب اللي هم اللعيبه البروفيشنال من الارجنتين او من امريكا او من اي مكان، بريطانيا وغيره، لان كانت الرحلات كلها مغلقه، وكان في ريستريكشن على قصه الفاكسين وريستريكشن على قصه التيست، والشيء الثاني اللي هي نقل الخيول بعد عن طريق الطيران، لانك انت ما تروم تنقل الخير عن طريق باخره ولا بسياره من اوروبا او من الارجنتين. فالخيول بعد كانت نوع من التحديات اللي هي شويه بطأت المسيره خلال السنتين اللي فاتت، بس الحمد لله نحن تعدينا الفتره هذه، والحين مثل ما نقول وصلنا في نهايه الكوفيد 19. وطبعا السنه سنه طبيعيه بالنسبه للبولو، وما نشوف فيها اي اختلاف بالنسبه للسنين اللي فاتت. شكرا. Okay.
Any more questions from the floor, please?
We can start the draw.
No, I think we are ready to continue, and we're going to go straight to the draw if Mohammed would like to take the lead. Dubai Wolves by Cafu. Bangash Polo team. AM Polo. Habtoor Polo team. Zidane. Klinova Scone. And of course, making up Zone A, UAE. Thank you very much. We would like to thank the Dubai Sports Council, the UAE Polo Federation, all our media partners and sponsors for their continued support. We will wish all the teams good luck, and we look forward to exciting matches on the grounds here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort. And ladies and gentlemen, if I could ask everyone to make their way onto the patio, we're going to do a photo shoot out there, the front of the hotel, where we've got a couple of beautiful Bentleys waiting for the photos. Many thanks.